Hey, what's going on, people? Check it out, man. I got another watch that I'm bringing your way. I can't say whether or not it's a banger because I've never heard of this brand before. Not really familiar with anything about this particular watch brand. It is a watch that is sitting in front of you by way of a coworker that sent it with my wife, or actually, I should say my wife's coworker, that wanted to know whether or not I wanted to buy it. So she brought it home. Let me take a look at it and see whether or not it's worth anything for me. So to see whether it's not something I want to add to my collection. I didn't really look this watch over. All right, so this is gonna be the first time I really taking a look at this watch, and by the end of the video, y'all gonna know what my decision is. All right, so Edox. All right, did a little web search on it really quickly. They say they're Swiss made. Yeah, I know Joma Shop carries them. Didn't see anybody else who carried them. But you know, the usual specs went through them, and nothing stood out, to be honest with you, right? But anyways, let's get into it. I know for some of you guys out there, yes, you guys do like the box opening, all right, the unboxing, and we're gonna do that for you today, right? So check it out. Just a regular two-piece cardboard box, nothing special, all right. But you know, I do like this little touch here. You do find that in some of the fancier watches, but it looks like everybody's doing this now with a little flap in the front. And then, of course, you pull the watch case out, right? Before we do so, though, check it out. It's got a little hourglass etched in plastic that looks like it's glued onto the case. Pretty nice touch, all right? Pretty cool. And, yo, let's just take this out. Okay, actually, before we actually get into the case and open up the watch, it looks like there are two cards in here that we got to take a look at. So here we go. www.edox.ch instruction manuals, different languages, and flip it over on the other side. And it's the same thing, just in other languages. So about, what, 9 different languages, pretty much prompting you to go to the Edox website. .ch to me tells me that it's a Chinese website. So this whole Chinese-Swiss connection, I don't know. We're going to have to look into that a little bit further, right? What comes with it as well is this instruction, or this, international warranty card. As always, you know, the little hard plastic card, and flip it over. Of course, this to me is telltale. You know, there's nothing filled in. It's neither here nor there, but you know, to me, it just tells me a particular story. All right. For those out there that have seen some of my videos, yes, I do have some Chinese-made watches. They're pretty decent watches. No complaints on them at all. All right, nothing wrong with them. I'm just saying, if you're gonna call it Swiss, keep it Swiss, and that's that, right? And there's nothing wrong with some of these Swiss manufacturers outsourcing some parts and whatnot from, you know, Chinese manufacturers and so on and so forth. But you know, if you're gonna put yourself out there and market yourself as a Swiss-made watch to compete with other brands, you know, keep it real, man. Keep it on the up and up. Keep it on the 100, right? Anyways, the case, as you saw there, just open on a little hinge, all right, sitting in the back. Pretty nice touch. I like this. I like the presentation. I can't complain. All right, let me take the plastic off of the top of the watch here. It's just sitting on top of the watch there. Okay, so I'm assuming that my wife's coworker had already done this. He'd already taken it off. Here is the watch. Okay, there you go. There's the watch in all of its glory and all of its majesty. I'm going to be honest with you. Those words are a little bit too heavy for something like this. Yeah. Right off the bat, I can tell you right now, I'm just not impressed. It's just a normal run-of-the-mill quartz-driven watch. It just doesn't catch my eye or attention. It's not something that would be wrist-worthy, all right? Just looking at it, just right off the bat, you're looking at a 20 millimeter bracelet, so 20 millimeter in width, stainless steel, of course, stainless steel case. You've seen these cases on many watches that come out of China. Sometimes even some of the watches that come out of Japan and so forth will have this particular style case. There are different brands out there, of course, but this case is it's a generic case, all right, that you'll see on many, many, many watches. The thickness of this particular case, I'm probably going to give it about 15 millimeters. If anything. So from the top of the screw down, or the bottom of the screw down, backing here all the way to the top of the sapphire crystal, I'm giving it about 15 millimeters. Again, I don't have any measuring tools with me, but you know, I do know that from what I've seen, the case here, so let's say from the 8 to the 2, okay, so from the 8 to the 2, you're looking at 44 millimeters. So I'm guessing, let's say from the 9 to the 3, hitting the crown here, you're probably looking at maybe about 48 to 49 millimeters in total, right? I could be wrong. Again, I don't have any measuring tools out. But, just looking at this, man, it's a simple blue dial, nothing spectacular. Yeah, simple blue dial. I can't tell you whether or not it's sunburst or not. It's not flat per se, but it's not a true sunburst where it just hits you in any light and you can see it transition. This is not that, all right? It's blue, of course, as you can see with the Edox name and the Edox logo sitting under the 12. Underneath that, of course, sitting around the 6 o'clock mark there, it does say sapphire crystal, water resistant, 10 atmosphere, so 100 meters is what you're getting. The indices, so from the 1 through the 12, they are raised, all right? So that's a typical feature that you're going to get on a watch like this. And of course, let me just double check here. Yeah, so you do have some lume on the watch, all right? So in all the indices, what you see in white, that's the lume. And of course, in your hour and your minute, hands as well, as you can see there. The 3 o'clock, there's your date and day complication. So that's pretty nice. This is a $350 US watch. Again, that's MSRP. I am sure that nobody's buying this watch for $350 US, man. I don't mean to slam the watch, but I'm just giving the straight goods to you. Again, first glance, first look, this is what I see. This is how I feel. All right. What else can I tell you about this watch, man? The crown, what I see here, there you go. So the crown is signed with the hourglass etched in, which is a pretty nice touch. Is it a pull-out? Is it a screw? No, look at that. So it is a screw-down, screw-in, screw-out crown. Not bad. So that gives you that seal, when you go diving. What else is there, man? Because this is really not hitting anything for me. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not hitting a damn thing for me, man. It's not even one of them watches where I'm going to say, take it in. It's not one of them watches, man. Trust me. The bezel, hey, you know what? Let's give it a moment of silence and let's see how this bezel works, man. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, yo, man. Okay, people, hold on a second. Hold on, let me just take a look at it from the side. Let me try one more time. Nope, this bezel does not function, all right? It's just for looks, for aesthetics. Again, I told you guys, this watch is $350 US. The deal, quote unquote deal, that I've been given is $250 Canadian. No way am I going to pay that for a watch like this, all right? Continuing on here, though, you do have the signed clasp at the back. Looks like, let me just see here. Yep, it is milled, all right? Not bad, but whatever. It's really not impressive. You have one adjustment, okay, right there. And that's about it, man. This I don't even know if it's a 3 or a 5 link bracelet. It's nothing special, man. I'm telling you straight up. It doesn't feel any special at all. Yeah, I think I made my decision, man. Would I buy this watch? Nah, this thing ain't for me, man. If you're into mediocrity and that's what you like, then hey, maybe this might be the watch for you, man. If you have a subpar average collection, you want to just add something to it, then this is it, man. But nah, bro, I wouldn't add this to my collection of Seikos and Tizos and, others. I couldn't do it, man. And look at myself in the mirror. There's no way I could do this, man. As far as I'm concerned, nah, man, this watch, that not make it. All right. So I'm just giving you straight goods. This is it. This is the Edox. Hold on, let me give you the model number. All right, so you got that. If you guys want to look it up, it's the 84300-3BURM. All right, and that's the one with the blue dial. I don't know if they carry other colored dials, but this is it right in front of you. Straight goods, people. If you like the watch, great. Go out, go get it. If you don't like the watch, if you like me, just walk away. Look for something else. All right. Hope you all like this review. Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down and take a listen to this. All right. To my subscribers, love you all. And to those that haven't subscribed already, are thinking to do so, get off the fence, man. Subscribe already, man. Get on the train, man, and join the journey. All right. Take care, y'all. Stay blessed.